Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylan Alex. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you so much for tuning in. So guys, today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you something that we've kind of talked about, but more so of how we're going to do it this year. And these are my favorite or most wearable trends of the year. These are going to be trends that I am most excited about partaking in, some in which I have not stopped or have always been a part of my wardrobe. So let's get right into the video. So the first trend I have on the list is feathers. We're gonna see a whole lot of feathers this year worn in different ways. I'm here for it. This is one of the trends that I am most excited about wearing because I just love a little extraness, a little pizzazz, if you will, to an outfit. And I feel like feathers, especially like the ostrich feathers that we're seeing, oh my God, they're like doing it the most best for me. I've really loved it. Now, we've seen this ostrich style of feather with the Attico cardigan, which was super cute. I have also seen this similar style or design with Valentino. Oh my goodness, they have a sweater like cardigan with ostrich feathers on it that I am in love. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the one. But that price tag, child, it's definitely an investment, but one that I made that I could see me getting the cost per wear out of it. I just love it, right? So we're seeing feathers be at the forefront or one of the items of what's in our face when it comes to these trends. Feathers are like everywhere. Of course, they were very popular with the sleeper pajamas on the cuffs and the ankles. I just feel like the feathers on these items just takes it up a notch. It makes a simple outfit a little bit more exciting to look at and a little bit more exciting to wear because it does have that extra feature that is just different. This is one trend that I need all parts of. The next one I have on the list are monochromatic looks. Now, this is of course one that is not new. Everybody has, you know, an all black at least outfit. So we've all pretty much been in the monochromatic category at some point or another. We're just seeing it taken up a little bit more with colors and different shades of the same color. So I just feel like that is such a moment because it's an interesting way to wear, number one, color, and number two, one color. So instead of it all being the same shade or hue of color, we're seeing it in different tones, and I like that the most because I saw a look that was an all pink look. You know, pink is my favorite color. I may have seen it on Pinterest. I wish I would have saved it so I could have had like a pop-up of it, but it was just a look of different pinks. So it was like more of a magenta, I think, bottom, a baby pink top, with like another form or hue of pink as a jacket or something. It was the colors that I remember the most, and I'm like, okay, I've got to try to find that picture again so that I can recreate that look, or at least I'm gonna try something similar. Now, playing along with this same kind of color thing, bright colors, I have pretty much a safe wardrobe or items that I feel like are my forever pieces, like capsule items in my wardrobe. I have, you know, been rebuilding my wardrobe and the items that I have, and I wanted to play around with a little bit more of color, texture, patterns. So being that we're seeing more vibrant colors, it's like perfect for me. I've really been drawn to the oranges, pinks, and greens. Y'all know green has been like a color for me for the past, I would say, 2 years. I blame Bottega for that, but the colors, the monochromatic colors, just kind of like wrap and go hand in hand, and I am so excited about those. And honestly, we have been in a time where we've been more relaxed. We've been seeing more things toned down, and I feel like now it's time to like bring life back, and that's kind of like why we're seeing these fun moments when it comes to the trends for this year in particular, because we're tired of playing it safe. We're tired of being, you know, toned down and just kind of like although it is very much so a serious time, it's still life being lived. And I feel like fashion is making us see more life and giving us more hope when it comes to the life in general. It's kind of how I look at fashion and what it means to me in a sense. So these colors and monochromatic looks and different shades of the same color, it makes me super excited, and I am definitely excited to partake in these trends. The next one I have on the list are cutouts. Now, cutouts are things that honestly I never stop wearing. I love a cut, a slit here, a slit there, something a little bit more unexpected that just adds personality and pop to an item. I love my style. I feel like can be a little risky, a little edgy, if you will. And I feel like cutouts for me just adds to that of which I already like, because I like something that is a little bit more interesting to look at, something that could be risky, but if paired and worn properly, it could definitely be a very safe way of wearing something. And so cutouts have always been in my wardrobe. I will always wear something with a cutout or a different type of look, because that's just what I like. So cutouts are honestly something that I'm excited to see more of, and to see how different brands and designers come with, you know, different looks and different ways of cutting out pieces of clothing that we wouldn't typically expect to see. The next trend, and I say trend to these things because it's really what's trending right now, but I'm gonna say it again. These are things that some of us have already had or loved in the collection. And of course, fashion style and everything is always relative and subjective. It's always based on a particular person, what works for them, what they like and what they want. But for the purposes of these, you know, type of videos, there are things that are being more brought out. They're the ones that are on showcase and on display, if you will, right now. So this item or category is going to be crystals, glitz, and glam. Now we know that, of course, every year, at least during the holidays and New Year's, we see a ton of crystals, glitz, and glam, because that is the time to like shine, or like, you know, for a birthday or something like that. That's like your time to shine. So this is nothing new, but I feel like it being more acceptable to wear every day is what's making it a trend. And I just love that. I have always been one of the people who, I don't really care if you should wait for a certain time to wear a certain thing. I've always been like, if this is what I feel like wearing today, this is what I'm going to wear today. If I want to wear a crystal outfit, you know, on a random Tuesday, I'm gonna do that, because that's just how I feel at the moment. I feel like sometimes we play things too safe and are too serious about what's in and what's not, and it gets a little murky, if you will, because it's always like, okay, I have to be what's deemed acceptable. Now, of course, there are limits to it, in my opinion, and where I'm, you know, willing to go with certain things. But there's sometimes that I'm just like, I don't want to wait to the new year to wear something that sparkles or something that's a little bit more glamorous, because that's one day out of the whole year that I can, you know, be deemed acceptable. You know what I mean? The next trend is denim on denim. Now, we all know I love me some denim, clearly. Denim is literally what I gravitate towards the most. If it's an item that I see in denim, I'm gonna go to it first. I don't really know why or when that even developed. Probably I would say as a child, because I know my grandmother, she's where, well, both of my grandmothers are where I get my more of fashion sense from, because they've always been into it. And my grandma loves denim, like a denim jacket and some denim jeans. I will never forget, she bought me and all my cousins and my sister the same denim on denim outfit when we were little, and that was like one of our little uniforms on the weekend, child. And I guess ever since then, that has always been my look. I just feel like denim on denim is another one of those black on black kind of moments where you can't really go wrong with it. It's always gonna be a style. Denim isn't going anywhere. Just the way that we wear it and the different ways that denim is done is what changes throughout the years. But everybody gives jeans such a bad like rep and just hate jeans, and I'm always like, but I love jeans. I love a nice pair of jeans. I feel like for me it takes it above just being casual. You know what I mean? Like, of course jeans are relaxed and can be very casual, but for me I feel like it takes a look up. It's a step above just wearing athleisure wear for me. Like, it's a good running errands and just wanting to still be cute but comfortable. Now I know jeans can be uncomfortable sometimes and just uncomfortable in general for most, but for me I like jeans as a step above just athleisure, especially with outfits like the shirt that I have on. I love that it's denim, but it does have this bow at the top, so it makes it a little bit more dressy. It makes it a little bit more exciting. It gives it a little more personality than, say, a regular button-up denim top. So that is another reason why I like, you know, denim done in different ways. The last category that I have on the list are platforms. As you should have seen, I have a whole video dedicated on trending platforms or platforms that are just good in general. I'll link that above. But platforms are in right now. They are what's hot right now, and I feel like a good pair of platforms go a long way, especially for us short girls that give us a little bit of height that we don't typically have every day. And I just love the way that they look on the foot. So many different kinds and so many different versions. I'm just here for it, especially the pops of color in the platform. I feel like it makes, you know, the shoe more exciting, and it's just fun to wear and to pair with different outfits. I'm here for it. A lot of brands are doing their own versions of platforms, peep toe, you know, the Mary Jane classic pump style, even sandals. I'm very excited to see the sandals that will, you know, begin to come out for the spring summertime, because I want parts in it. I'm very excited to see how brands incorporate the crystals. I would love to see a pair that has different textures and tones and jewels on them. Something a little bit more exciting, scary, as my mom would say. But I want to see a very fun pair of pumps. I saw a pair from, I think, Christian Louboutin that is very different, has a lot going on, but I love the shoe because it's fun, and it's something that I typically wouldn't get because it's not really the safe route, but it's fun. And I'm just excited to see what different brands do when it comes to the spring, summer, or more so the summertime for platforms. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. I am very excited about these trends. Of course, these are pretty much most of the trends that we'll see this year, and I'm very excited about them. I feel like these are what's most wearable for me and in my wardrobe. So I guess that's kind of like why this is the time for me to shine, because it's stuff that I pretty much already have in my collection. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Guys, let me know, what trends are you excited about seeing? Are there any trends that have not been a trend but have been staples in your collection? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I post again, and I will see you in the next video.